Hello everybody, I'm SolitaryFalcon, and today I'll be going for my top 10 best characters in LEGO Indiana Jones 2. So I've chosen these characters based on my own opinion, alongside the abilities they have, the design, and how fun these characters are. Do let me know in the comments which character is your favourite, and if you've enjoyed today's video, a like would be greatly appreciated, and if you want more LEGO content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Right then, let's get into it. At number 10 is Henry Jones. Indiana Jones' father returns with the academic ability, which allows him to solve puzzles. Now there are only 4 academics in the entire game, and Henry Jones is the only one you don't have to pay for, as you unlock him through the story in the level Bronwild Blaze. My only issue is there aren't enough of these puzzles in the game, so you don't get to utilise the character as much compared to in the first game, but his walking animation remains amazing, which makes Henry Jones a fun character to play as. At number 9 is Mutt. So Mutt is one of the few characters to appear in 3 chapters of the game, the others being Mac and Indiana Jones, of course. So Mutt has the repair ability, allowing him to fix broken machines, and his wrench is a useful weapon to use against enemies. And being able to play him across the Crystal Skull story and the bonus levels is really useful for completing the game. An honourable mention goes to Short Round, who can repair and go through small hatches. Mutt is useful to use throughout the Crystal Skull chapters. Definitely a must use character in the game. At number 8 is Dovchenko. So the main villain of Crystal Skull Part 2, Dovchenko is the only other character to have a whip, and I do think his chain whip looks incredible, and his attacks are pretty much a copy of Indiana Jones. The only difference is he can access security areas, which is not really utilised in the game, and to get him you need to get 500,000 studs. If you really don't want to use Indiana Jones, then Dovchenko is the character for you. At number 7 is Willy. Unfortunately, Willy does not have her iconic scream ability from the first game, which is a shame because that was devastating. But they have given her a useful ability, which is her perfume. So she draws this potion that lets an enemy fight alongside you, which does come in handy, especially in those levels where you fight a wave of enemies. And of course, she returns with her high jump, which comes in handy with reaching those tough platforms. While I do prefer her in the first game, Willy remains a great character, especially with her pink potion. At number 6 is Mola Ram. The main villain of Temple of Doom returns with his iconic appearance and comes with some useful abilities. He can activate the Kali statues exactly from the first game, and has a unique attack where he Kalimars the enemy heart. But the main ability he has is his black potion. With his potion in hand, if you attack an enemy, you will be able to control them, which comes in handy when fighting a wave of enemies, while you just stand there and see the carnage unfold. Unlike most of the final bosses, purchasing Mola Ram will set you back 500,000 studs, but that does not stop Mola Ram being a really good character. At number 5 is Agent Spalko. Agent Spalko is surprisingly a strong character to use, and she has 2 main abilities. The first is she is carrying a sword, which is a really useful weapon in this game, and is used for quite a lot of the puzzles. Unlike all the female characters, she has high jump, which comes in handy, especially in those bonus levels. She is one of the most expensive characters in the game, setting you back a whopping 1 million studs. But being one of the best characters with a sword, Agent Spalko is worth all the studs. At number 4 is the Interdimensional Being. This character has an amazing design and certainly stands out among the entire roster. The appearance of the character is amazing, and the way he moves, floating around the map, and moving up ladders is certainly different from any other character, and his attacks are unique, blasting these energy beams from his hands. He only has one ability, which he can repel ants, which is not that good when compared to other characters. Not to forget, he is the most expensive character in the game, setting you back 1.5 million studs, and in the open world, you can get his UFO and fly around the map, which is really fun to do. The interdimensional being is certainly unique and looks amazing. At number 3 is the Bazooka Trooper. There are actually multiple characters in the game who use the bazooka as a weapon, whereas the first game was exclusive to the 2 versions of the Bazooka Trooper. They still remain one of the best characters to use this weapon, as it can destroy silver objects and enemies. Your choice of characters range from the British commander, whose outfit is amazing, to General Ross, to the Russian officer, who appears in the final 2 Crystal Skull chapters. And interestingly, there is a bazooka character in every chapter, so they must be good. Although I do think the bazooka is weaker in this game compared to the first. They knew it was too good. That doesn't stop the Bazooka Trooper remaining one of the best characters in the game. At number 2 is the Maharaj. Returning from the original game, the Maharaj is special because he has 3 abilities. He can go through small hatches, which only Short Round can do. He can activate the Kali statues, which is exclusive to certain characters in the Temple of Doom. But his main ability is the same as Mola Ram, is he can control enemies with his Black Potion. Unlike Woody's Potion, which makes an enemy fight for you, the Black Potion allows you to take control of an enemy and use it, which I prefer out of the 2. The Maharaj is one of the strongest characters in the game, but there can only be one. At number 1 is the main man himself, Indiana Jones. Who else was it going to be? Indiana Jones returns with his iconic whip and fedora. Good to know some things don't change. The only character to appear in all 6 chapters. Most of the puzzles require you to use this whip, especially in the bonus levels. The only main issue is Indiana Jones' appearance. When you look at him, he is exactly the same in the original trilogy as he is in the Crystal Skull levels. It would be nice to give him a grey beard or something to make him look older, but that does not stop Indiana Jones being the best character in LEGO Indiana Jones 2. So those were my top 10 best characters in LEGO Indiana Jones 2. Do let me know in the comments which character is your favourite, and if you've enjoyed today's video, a like would be greatly appreciated, and if you want more LEGO content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope to see you all very soon.